Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan. I am a first-time stay-at-home mom to my almost 6-month-old baby. Today, this video is going to be a little bit different. I have been wanting to film this for a while and I'm just going to finally do it. And I'm also going to do it mom style, what we do best, multitask. I'm going to be eating some lunch while I do this. I just got him down for a nap. So we're gonna try to get in as much as possible while he's sleeping. Just this formal sit down talking part of the video. And there will be lots of clips of me playing with him from earlier today and probably later today, but that's kind of just gonna be the style of this video. So if you don't know already, I have a background in speech pathology. So I was a pediatric speech therapist before I had Beckham, and I want to use my background to help educate other parents. I want to talk about and show you some simple ways that you can boost your baby's speech, language, and communication, all while just playing. No fancy toys, no special classes, just simple everyday interactions that you have with your baby, whether you're trying to or not, but how you can improve them and be aware of them. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about the difference of speech, language, and communication, what that is, what it means, what it looks like to play with a baby under 1 year old, and what to expect from your baby when you're playing, when you're doing all those things. And then finally, some strategies for encouraging speech and communication during play. So first, let me get out my lunch because, like I said, we are going to be multitasking. I will try not to chew on camera while I'm talking. Okay, so to start, we're going to talk about the definitions of communication, language, and speech. So communication is any way that your baby is sharing their thoughts and needs, whether that's crying, gestures, facial expressions, sounds, whatever it is, it's how your baby is communicating to you. Language is the system of words and rules. So this includes receptive language and expressive language. Receptive being how you are comprehending and understanding what people are saying to you or expressing to you. Expressive language being how you are able to share your thoughts and feelings with those around you. And now speech is the physical act of making sounds and words with your lips, with your tongue, with your voice. I think understanding the differences between those three things helps you better focus on what to expect from each stage. And playing and daily interactions with your baby help all three of those categories. So what exactly does play look like with a baby? With someone that is under 1 year old, who can't talk yet, who can't really move that well. Play does not need to be complicated. It does not need to have fancy toys. It does not need to be this huge deal. Play should just be focused on connection and interaction. So face to face, making eye contact with your baby, smiling at your baby, copying your baby's facial expressions. My baby loves to go. So I do that back to him. Talking and singing, narrating what you're doing throughout the day. I'm eating lunch, what are you doing? Singing songs and making silly faces, playing simple games, peekaboo. All these things drawing attention to your face. Those are great for your baby. Responding to their cues. So if they do make a gesture, respond to it. For example, Beckham is really good at showing me when he's hungry. So he will start going and rubbing his face on me. Oh, you're hungry. Okay. Oh, you're hungry. I see that you're hungry. All right, buddy, let's go get milkies. We've been practicing some baby signs. So he knows if I do this to him and I go, you want milkies? He'll go and start smiling because he's excited. You're hungry. Do you want milkies? Yes. Okay. So he's only 6 months old. He can't talk yet. He can't say, Mom, I'm hungry, but that's him saying, Mom, I'm hungry in his own way. So what can you expect from your baby? Under 1 year old, The growth from 0 to 1 years old, crazy. It blows my mind. So let's focus on like a few months at a time. So 0 to 3 months, what can you expect? Crying, coos maybe, like finding their voice. Facial expressions, when they're pooping, when they're happy, when they're sad, they're gonna start interacting a little bit. And they might respond to your voice. So if they hear you say their name, you say mommy, you say something like that, you might see them either look at that sound, smile at it, they're starting to react.
I love you, Beckham of mine. I love you, Beckham of mine. Close your eyes and never fear. Mommy is here, Beckham of mine.
Ages 4 to 6 months, a very fun age. That's what Beckham is in right now. He is laughing.
Peekaboo! 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 Come on, Bobby!
He is beginning to babble. It might sound, for him, it's more vowels right now. So, ooh, ah, ee. He might throw some la or ma, but not quite yet for him specifically, but some babies might. Gurgling, they might blow raspberries. A whole bunch of things that could happen between 4 to 6 months. 7 to 9 months, they might start repeating sounds. So instead of going ba, they might go ba ba. They're gonna play with those consonant sounds a little bit more. Ma, ma, na, na. They're gonna figure out how to make certain sounds with their mouth. 10 to 12 months, that's when you can maybe start looking out for those first words. So if they're saying ma, ma, they might start using it in context. They're gonna look at you and say mama. Hopefully that's Beckham's first word. I don't know, could be dad, dad, but you get the point. Around 1 year old is when you should be looking for those first words. So now that you have some basic knowledge, what are some strategies for encouraging speech and communication during play that you can do? Some practical ways to boost speech and language. Describing what your baby is looking at. Describing what your baby is hearing. Kind of be their inner voice. So you see your baby looking in your yard. Oh, you see that tree? Oh, the grass. I love the grass. Oh, do you hear that plane flying over us? They might not understand what you're saying, but just who's to say that they don't?
Looking at the puppy. Say hi, River. He looked at you. Hi, puppy. Look what I see here. Green leaves. Oh, they feel soft.
An important one that I have to consciously work on, because I will just talk all day long, is pause and wait time. So that is talking to your baby and then pausing, seeing how they respond to whatever you just said to them. That is beginning to work on that turn taking, learning how to have conversations, giving them time to respond with either sounds or gestures. A strategy that is really good to use is imitation and also expansion. So not only imitating what they are doing, what they are saying, if they're making weird noises, if they're blowing raspberries, copy them, do it back. Expansion would be like if they happen to say ba and you're playing with the ball, say ball. Expand on those sounds, expand on those words that they may be trying to say. And lastly, using gestures. So waving, clapping your hands, pointing at things. It adds meaning to the words that you're saying. Needless to say that all this playing, it may not look or feel like what you would think of when you think of playing. Because with a kid, you might be playing more imagination type games. You might be actually playing games with rules. You might be throwing a ball back and forth. With a kid under 1 year old, you're obviously not gonna do those things, but just this interaction, that's play to them. So this is how they're learning, right? So making playtime interactive and engaging for both of you can be really beneficial. To make playtime meaningful, you can follow their lead. So what is your baby enjoying doing? Does your baby like to sit on the ground and clap their hands? Does your baby like to hit the table or hit the ground? Does your baby like to look at books and you can read with them and you can point to pictures and you can narrate what you see? Really follow your own baby's lead. Every baby is different. So my point of reference, what I'm using right now, is just what Beckham likes to do. He's different than every other baby out there. Keep it short, keep it fun. We have, as a generation, I'm speaking for, short attention spans, I would say. Babies, even shorter. So if you're pulling out a book, for example, and it has a paragraph of words, skip them. Don't even read the book. Use the book as more of a platform to point at pictures, colors, whatever else. Make up your own sounds, but don't actually read the words on the page, you know? And also don't expect a 6-month-old baby to play their entire wake window and be interested in that play. Keep it short. A few minutes at a time, switch it up, go to a new station in your house, go outside, go somewhere else. Keep them short. Their attention span is short. So if you want to keep them engaged and keep them happy, move around a little bit more. Get on their level, sitting close to them, lying on the ground with them, really just being intentional about what you are doing with them. Don't put them on the ground and you go sit on the couch and play on your phone. Sure, I do that sometimes. Sometimes you need a break like that. It's good to have independent play for them. But this is, again, talking about how you can help your baby, what it will look like when you want to play with them. So getting on their level, those are all really important things to do. And then repeating fun activities. So I'm sure you will see in a lot of my videos, we're on the same play mat, we're on the floor, we're playing with the same train set, we're playing with the same balls, with the same books. That's not a bad thing. If you have a few really solid toys or items that they love to use them. Don't feel bad about you don't have like this or that and whole variety for them. Repetition is a really good thing. That is how you learn. Think about it like this. You do not, as an adult, you don't just do something one time and you perfect it. It takes practice, it takes repetition, so that's how your baby is going to learn best. So, in conclusion, supporting your baby's speech, language, and communication is easier than it seems. You're probably already doing it without even trying. And really, it's all about connection and responding to them. So I challenge you to try some of these tips with your own baby today, if you have one. And remember, everyday moments are full of learning opportunities. Okay. I've conquered about half of my lunch, and he could wake up any minute. Hopefully he takes a little longer nap, but if you found any of this helpful or entertaining, if you have a baby, maybe if you don't have a baby, but you're just curious, I would appreciate it if you liked this, because honestly, that's just how I'm getting feedback on if people are actually watching these things that I'm putting effort into. So comment if you have any questions, if you want me to do more videos kind of like this, more educational style videos. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you would love to support me. Thank you so much for watching. Time to finish my lunch. Thanks, bye.